I'm Lily Trnovsky. I'm from Ghana land, or Adelaide, and I studied at the Adelaide Central School of Art.
I'm Vedika Rampal. I live and work on Darug and Guringai land in Sydney, and I attended the University of New South Wales Art and Design.
Vedika, how did you feel when you were informed that you had won the Dr Harold Schenberg Arts Award?
I didn't believe it. I thought it was a bit of a prank, but when I found out, I was completely overwhelmed and moved because this exhibition is composed of such brilliant artists.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. The quality of the work here is just incredible that I was completely shocked. I'm a contemporary ceramicist. I mainly work with slow, tedious methods of hand building as sort of a meditative practice to myself. It's something that I really enjoy. My work in Hatched is it's actually two pieces from a larger body of work called Reach Out Dead Hands to Comfort Me. Mainly, in a nutshell, it's about grief, but it comes from a personal journey of grief and loss, and I especially wanted to explore ideas of codependency, dichotomy, and thinking about how grief and trauma can be inherited.
My art practice is post-disciplinary, so it oscillates between installation, sculpture, photography, sometimes textiles and text-based works. And all of these navigate histories and narratives. Some of them are from the archive, some of them are from direct cultural historical research from South Asia, and some of them are from intergenerational memories which have been passed down through my family via oral narratives. My installation work in Hatched is called Pilgrimage, and the name comes after a diary entry I encountered of Indian students who had encountered the Ajanta caves in Maharashtra for the first time, and they had described this journey as a great pilgrimage. So this idea of a great pilgrimage reflects my own encounter with the caves and the murals inside of them, and discovering the history of effacement, fragmentation, but also these micro-narratives of resistance as well. So there is a large acrylic screen which is suspended, and for me that acts as this sort of imperial shutter which mediates the gaze, but it's something which can also be walked around, evaded and transcended through as well.
I've been drawing my entire life. Anywhere I'd ever go, my parents would have to bring me pencil and paper because I just wanted to draw. So the pivot into my 3D practice was just something that I picked up and never really put down again. And I think that working in 3D was a really pivotal point in my practice that allowed me to express those things that I'd wanted to express.
For me, it was gaining the confidence of exploring the personal in my art. I think that was quite a seminal shift in my practice for me, and I think that's where I actually found my practice as well.
I've learned that vulnerability is really valuable because through this experience, sharing the stories with the other artists, I've found that to be an incredible point of connection, and those are the things that people are receptive to. So when I learned that people were engaging with my personal story, that was a really valuable point.
I've definitely learned about resilience, and I've learned about how not everything is bleak. I think initially when I started doing research, my earlier work was quite heavily focused on political history, on the 1947 partition where my family was displaced. But I think the thing which I really learned over the past 2 years, particularly in making art, was that there is always that silver lining. There's always going to be these counter narratives, these moments of hope. I guess the thing I wish I knew from the beginning was this idea that the artist doesn't work alone, that there's a huge team involved, everything is collaboration, everything is community, the importance of community.
Really, I wish I'd just known that it would be okay. I think it's a kind of a terrifying prospect to think about what you're going to do when you have the degree. But through things like Hatched and incredible mentors and my university and all the industry professionals that I've met, It's extremely reassuring to know that there are so many positions and avenues that you can go into, amongst also being a practicing artist.